Brambly Hedge runs along the edge of a cornfield. There's a hornbeam tree, several crabapple trees, a large tree stump overgrown with moss and ivy, some elderberry bushes, a splendid oak tree, and a clump of hawthorn. Brambles and honeysuckle, foxgloves and ferns, and wild roses grow alongside in a tangle of leaves and stems. The mice have their houses in the roots and trunks of trees, and if you look very hard next time you're out walking in the country, you may be lucky enough to catch a glimpse of a small window, or through an open door, a steep flight of stairs. If you do, you'll know that you have found Brambly Hedge. Whatever the season, be it winter, spring, summer, or autumn, there is always something to celebrate in Brambly Hedge. Everything they need for these celebrations is stored in the store stump. The mice go to see Mr. Apple there to collect their supplies, flour, honey, jams, and jellies.
You know something?
Down in the cellar, Basil keeps his punches and syrups. Birthdays, weddings, blackberry dinners, winter balls, and midwinter feasts all have their special menus and traditions. On the shortest day of the year, the mice celebrate midwinter. Mr. Apple and Dusty Dogwood head the procession as the midwinter log is pulled along the hedge to Old Oak Mansion. Inside, the Great Hall is decorated with holly and ivy, garlands and ribbons. Basil brings all the ingredients for his special celebration punch. Wilfred and Primrose were asked to perform something for the guests, and they chose a midwinter poem. They went up into the attic to find a quiet room in which to practice, and to their delight found a box full of beautiful clothes. They decided to dress up and give everyone a surprise. As soon as they were ready, they scampered down the stairs to the party, hiding their costumes under their cloaks. The mice were gathered round the hearth, drinking punch and waiting for the ceremonial lighting of the log. Mr. Apple helped Mrs. Eyebright with the task, and everyone clapped as the log burst into flames and the entertainment began. Mr. Apple made huge shadows on the wall. Mr. Woodmouse told a story of the olden days, and Dusty did some magic tricks. Now it was time for Wilfred and Primrose to recite their poem. They threw off their cloaks and began. When they got to the end, all the mice clapped and cheered and asked them to do it all over again. The party went on until late, and by the time Basil told one last story, the two little mice were fast asleep.
I love weddings.
Why is Dusty taking so long to ask Poppy anyway?
Maybe he's worried that she'll say no.
But she won't, will she?
Of course not. Poppy's longing for him to ask. I'm sure of it.
How's Dusty supposed to know that? Isn't there a way to let him know how Poppy feels so he won't be afraid to ask her?
That's it, Wilfred. You're brilliant.
I know.
Poppy!
Dusty.
I need to talk to you. In private.
It was early in June when Poppy Eyebright and Dusty Dogwood announced their engagement.
Friends, Dusty has something he would like to tell you all.
Poppy, excuse me. Poppy and I are going to be married.
Oh, wonderful.
Everyone along the hedge gets involved when there's a wedding. Poppy and Dusty decided to marry on July 4th on a raft on the river. Primrose was asked to be a bridesmaid. Dusty's friend Conker would be his best man. And Wilfred, to his great delight, was asked to help build the raft. On the day of the wedding, the sky was blue and the sun was shining. Basil selected some of his best punches and put them to cool in the rushes. Everything was ready, and on the decorated raft, the wedding cake was put in the place of honor. Old Vole performed the ceremony.
Do you love Dusty Dogwood? And will you love him and care for him forever and ever?
I will.
Dusty Dogwood, do you love Poppy Eyebright? And will you love her and care for her forever and ever?
I will.
Then in the name of the flowers in the fields, the stars in the sky, the streams that flow down to the sea, and the mystery that brings wonder into all these things, I now pronounce you mouse and wife.
Dusty kissed the bride. Now it was time for the music, dancing, and feasting to begin.
Oh my, oh my. Oh.
You can't have a wedding party without my meadow sweet punch.
I couldn't agree more, Basil.
Wilfred and Primrose had fun that day, and so did everyone else. It was plain to see that Poppy and Dusty were very much in love.
Oh, I love you so, Poppy.
As dusk fell and all the mice made their way home, Dusty and Poppy slipped away to a cottage in the Primrose Woods. It was a perfect place for a honeymoon. When a baby mouse is old enough to sit up, it's time for naming day. All the mice are invited to join the parents at dawn under the hawthorn tree. The baby mouse is carefully handed to Old Vole. As the first rays of the sun touch Brambly Hedge, Old Vole sprinkles the baby mouse's head with freshly gathered dew and then recites, "The buds in the branches blossom and flower. The blackbirds sing in the leafy bower. And over the hill comes the rising sun to shine on the fields and on your little one." Now the baby mouse is given its name, and all the mice drink to its health with Basil's special fruit punch. One year, in the middle of winter, the mice woke to find the fields covered in a thick white blanket of snow.
Is the snow deep enough for a winter ball?
Everyone, Mr. Apple's going to speak.
When the snows are lying deep, when the field has gone to sleep, when the blackthorn turns to white, and the frosty stars bejewel the night, when summer streams are turned to ice, a winter ball warms the hearts of mice. Friends, I declare that a winter ball will take place tonight in the ice hall.
A winter ball is a rare and exciting event that can only take place when there is a really heavy snowfall. The snow has to reach right up to the third notch on the old oak mansion. Only then will it be deep enough for the mice to hollow out an ice hall. Dressed in their best clothes, the mice gaze proudly at the magnificent hall they have created, with its sparkling ice columns and sculptures and polished ice dance floor.
1, 2, 3.
Dinner is served. Come along, everybody.
Not at the moment, dear.
I grabbed him. Yeah. Oh, really?
Not as good as mine would have been, but it'll do.
Your winter ball meringues are exquisite.
Thank you. It's my mother's recipe.
The dancing and feasting continued late into the night.
It's today! Hey, wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Wake up!
Wilfred, what is it? What's going on?
It's my birthday! Woohoo!
Happy birthday, Wilfred.
Happy birthday, Wilfred!
When Wilfred had his birthday, the mice planned a surprise picnic for him. The news spread quickly along the hedge. Old Mrs. Eyebright said she would get some preserves, and the weavers offered to bring the tablecloths. Poppy Eyebright promised cheeses from the dairy. Mrs. Apple made special primrose puddings, and Dusty brought a batch of freshly baked cookies.
No! Surprise!
Everyone managed to keep the secret until Wilfred opened the basket and found his cake and all his presents.
I didn't know this was a birthday picnic, so I didn't bring a present.
But you already gave me a present, Basil. A flute lesson, remember?
How could I forget? Shall we?
Not another cookie, Mr. Toad. Running all the way from the hornbeam, you deserve it.
Thank you, Mrs. Eyebright.
Oh, happy birthday, Wilfred.
Oh, yes. The cake.
Go on, Wilfred.
Ah, the candle.
Well, now, time to cut the cake. Thank everyone, Wilfred.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, everyone. Thank you all for my great presents.
So remember, if you do come across Brambly Hedge when you're out walking, don't tell anyone where it is, all right? The mice are very shy and would not want to be disturbed.